Hello students, your instructor here, John Mandela with another screencast. In Adobe Illustrator, what I want to do is take a sketch. I'm actually going to be using a student sketch right now, and then I'm going to use it as just a guide tracing tool to create my character out of shapes and paths in Illustrator. And then also eventually set this up so it's easy to manipulate in different positions and things like that. So I'm just going to place this in there, file place. I'm going to go look for it. There he is. I'm not going to be worried about resolution or anything like that right now because I'm just using him as a guide. So there we go, that's fine. If I want, I can embed him in there so I don't lose him. And I'm just going to call this layer drawing. And I'm going to click on the drawing, go to my transparency panel, and set it to multiply. And that doesn't make any difference right now because there's nothing below it, but there will be momentarily. So once I've got that in place, I'm just going to lock that layer. I'm going to make a new layer, put it below the drawing layer. I'm going to call this graphics. Okay. So now I'm going to zoom in on the face to get started there. And I could, use an ellipse tool to draw a circle to get started. I could use my pen tool to draw some custom shapes. But I really want this to happen quickly, so I'm going to use my blob brush tool right here. So not the regular brush tool, but the blob brush tool. And I can use the bracket keys, the left bracket key to get it lower, or smaller I should say, the right bracket key to increase the size. This should be good for now. I'm going to swatch this panel, get a color that I want. Let's just say I want this color should work. And then I'm just going to go in there and draw his head shape into place. See, like that. So it looked a little ratcheted when drawing it, but you can see that that's the color of his face right there. And now this would be a good time to shrink it with the bracket key to pop those little ears in. And I'm not worried if I'm a little bit outside the lines because the lines are just a guide, so I should often turn this off to see what I'm left with. So that's going to be his head. So I can see now that I can use the same blob brush tool and just go there. Important to note that when you work with the blob brush tool, even if you select the fill color, it's going to draw with stroke color. That's just how the blob brush tool works. So now that we've got that in place, that's good. And for the hair, I'm actually going to use the pen tool for that. So I'm going to change it to fill color, and I'm going to fill color, get a swatch of, let's just say, this really orangey red color. And I'm just going to go real quickly through this, and I'm just going to make it all pointy right now. I should make it curvy, but I'm just going to go with pointy right now, just for sake of this demonstration. So it goes quickly. There we go. Put this hair in again. What does that look like? Just turn off the drawing layer. It's good. And now I need to work on his hat. So for the hat, what I could do is use a rounded rectangle. Let's say I want the color, I don't know. Let's go with a darker green color here. Rounded rectangle right there, but obviously I can see this is curved a little bit. This is where I can go into effect, warp, arch, and bend it just about 10%, preview it, and that's just about perfect, maybe even 15. And there we go. I can of course rotate this with a rotate tool to get it just the way that I want it. And the hat, I should use that good old blob brush tool again. Maybe a lighter green this time. Smooth it out. And what's nice, this is fully editable vector, so I can go in anytime I'm done using the blob brush tool and smooth it out. And be more specific with it. I can also grab the eraser tool and erase away portions that I don't like, and it'll fix the vector for me. Okay, you can see I'm just going to keep going like this. Stay tuned for the next video.